What is up, Gemini? Welcome to your general timeless reading. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and shamanic healer. For all personal bookings, check out my website in the description box, along with Patreon if you want a free 10-minute reading. But let's get into it, Gem. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. I actually want to start, let's start with this one. No, I want to start with this one. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. I heard you snooze, you lose. I feel like this is this might be your attitude towards people right now. Like, kind of like, too late. Like, I've moved on to the next thing. I feel like you have a lot of people around you, or you're attracting a lot of people right now, Gemini. Happy early birthday, by the way. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Gemini. I heard stolen person. It kind of feels like you're done giving so much of yourself to others, you know? It feels more like that. Stolen. You don't have to put on a facade anymore either. You can just be yourself. Yeah, so the Page of Swords in reverse, then the World in reverse. Yeah, so this is like knowing that you're not moving in your truth, you're not doing the things that are in alignment with you. That's what's coming to an end. Because I feel like whatever relationship or whatever choice you're really committing to, that's what's going to move you forward right now. I feel like you've made a very significant decision in your life. Some of you, this is an engagement or a renewal of a contract. Others of you, it's like you've just made a choice to really commit to something very sacred for yourself. This could be a business. It could be a routine. It could be a health regimen. Let's see. What else do we have for you? Yeah, the Star in reverse. And then you have the King of Swords in reverse, which is Aquarius energy. Double Aquarius here. I feel like somebody's watching you and they don't understand why you're moving in a certain direction. I feel like they kind of feel like left in the dust. Oh, here's that you snooze, you lose kind of thing. Yeah. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're creating stability in your life. I like this a lot. What's going on? I was about to say, something just seemed like it wasn't sitting right there. Four of Wands. It was the Two of Cups, though, when I broke the deck. A lot of stability. There's something with this Four of Wands that doesn't feel like your traditional Four of Wands. It feels very materialistic, not emotional. It feels very, I heard seductive. This could be something that brings you a lot of pleasure or joy. It doesn't have to be sexual. Seductive to me is indicative of the sacral chakra, so that tells me that this might have to do with your creativity, which is also indicative of Wands, which is a lot of creativity, a lot of success, a lot of ambition. Let's see what else we got going on for you, Gemini. Gemini. Take 2 steps forward. Okay, for some reason they're showing me somebody doing rehabilitation. Take 2 steps forward. I think for majority of the collective is going to be like, just continue to take small steps, keep reaching your goals. Somebody's going through rehabilitation for the lower body or for the spinal cord, because they literally show me somebody in PT, like where they have the step ups. And then, so this could be if you're recovering from an MS flare up. This could be if you have paralysis of some sort, or, what is it? Not Ball's palsy. That's the face. You'll know. Yeah, Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing going on here. This feels like a very deep soul healing of the physical body, though. This foundations that feel materialistic. Materialistic is not just your money or your material things. Material is also the physical. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Okay, I'm going to leave that over here. Let's get a few more on that channeled message about the PT. What else with the fourth? I think that, okay. There's going to be a change in doctors for those people. Give me 2 seconds and we'll get back to the main spread. Yeah, there's something about it that doesn't give you faith or hope in yourself or confidence in yourself. So there's going to be a switch in doctors because you're going to find somebody who really resonates with you. I like this. This is very healthy. There's something about this dynamic or who you're working with, or whoever your PT doctor is, this is a very, feels very instilling of limiting or oppressing beliefs, right? And you're like, no, I need someone who's going to help me think of myself in confidence, think of myself in an overcoming, think of myself as healing, think of myself in this positive light. You might even be entertaining like energy healing. I know for me, when I had my paralysis, for those of you who don't know, I was paralyzed for a year. When I started going to a Reiki practitioner, and that's when I started walking again. So that's what got me into it. But anyway, let's get back to the reading. So let's look at the Page of Swords, Hierophant in reverse, and the Tower. There's something, I just feel like an influx of an uncertainty and confusion because somebody's mind's just going, and they're not just, take a breath. It's almost like there's such a fear of losing something or having to let someone or something you're really passionate about go, that there's not even the pause to think of like other perspectives. I'm not saying to think of resolutions or way to have this and that if you do need to let this go, because it is going to end. It is going to end, but the ending I don't think is going to be the ending you're thinking of. Let's get one more on the Page of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of... What's ending is the hesitance to invest in this in a new way because of this ruminating. And there's the inner conflict and self-deception of like the sense of unworthiness or not being enough or not being capable. And it's time to get the clarity to see the truth on the situation instead of being so hesitant because it's not unfolding the way that you thought or expected it would. So let's look at the World. Let's see what's ending here. High Priestess and the Hierophant. Oh, what an incredible, very spiritual pair. It is your mystic pair, the High Priestess and the Hierophant on the board at the same time. And with the High Priestess here and the King of Pentacles, I feel like what the World is helping you end is this part of you that is not recognizing how stable and capable you are of building the life or the situation or relationship you really do want, even if it's the relationship with yourself. Let's get another on this High Priestess, please. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I love that. You're being really supported. I love that the Wheel of Fortune came out. It's Jupiter energy. Jupiter's about to go into Taurus, which is your foundations. Taurus is the material world. It's also Venusian. It's very supportive. I love this energy for you. Don't fear this ending. Don't fear this release, even if it's an emotional, mental, spiritual, or sexual release. Don't fear it. Allow yourself to move through it. And it's going to work in your favor. I like it. Let's look at the Lovers and the Three of Wands. Okay, there's something about the breath or the chest. This tells me that you're not speaking or even pausing to take in breath, because breath quite literally is life. Without it, you die. Okay, so some of you, this is exercise. Gemini, I feel like this has been coming up a lot for you, is exercise. There's something with the physical body going on here for Gemini. Let's look at the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Yeah, and if you think of heaviness typically makes it hard to breathe. I think some of you, this is going to be an energetic purge and you're going to start to feel a lot lighter. Others of you, this is also about your physical body and making it so you feel healthy and confident in yourself. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse, Death in reverse. Just the color scheme of these cards together, this reddy purple, magenta, I guess you'd say, and Death in reverse, and the King of Wands, it's like there's a rebirth happening as you go through this ending, as you go through this release. There's a part of you that starts to sit in your feminine and just be receptive. And it's almost like you're questioning your thought. Not you're questioning yourself. You're questioning, is this belief really a belief I still have? Or is this the belief I'm attached to because I've just told myself it for so long, right? Like, I'm too fat, or I'm unworthy, or I'm not capable, right? Like those no. I don't believe any of that anymore. Oh, I really need to help my brain tell it a new story, right? It feels like that for a lot of you as well. Let's look at the Three of Wands. Some of you, this is a decision in regards to your career and living situation. I'm just going to say it. Three of Wands, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ah, okay, yeah. You snooze, you lose also goes for you. Yeah, there's a fear of pulling the trigger and taking on this new opportunity, of really stepping into the new. Just show up. Show up as your damn self. Show up and show out. You know, because you're only here this one physical incarnation, you know, but you'll be here a bunch more times after it in a different flesh suit. So enjoy it in this existence. Go ahead and do that. Be yourself. Have fun. Ace of Cups. Yeah. I feel the collective, I've been getting this for so many of the signs this week, are going through the lesson of just show up as yourself. Show up as yourself. Be in love with yourself. Romanticize your life and enjoy what it is you're doing. There's part of you that is really struggling to like identify what it is that is filling your own cup. Like, what does filling my own cup mean to me? Is that making myself a priority? Is that having more play? Is it having more free time? Yeah. There's a lot of worry. Like, if you were to take on these other opportunities or choose this new path, it's almost like, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't pay me well enough? No. Nope. Get rid of that. Dumbledore that shit. Done. Not doing it. Let's get another. Yeah, Page of Wands. This is the wounded child. When I have the Page of Wands in reverse, it's indicative of an old version of self. Doesn't have to be your child. It could be you a year ago, hell, a month ago, where you had a belief of, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's a wound. It's an old wound and an old version of you you no longer are. This needs to be purged. Let's look at the King of Swords. I want to see why you're holding on. Yeah, Judgment. Very fitting. Strength. Oh, I love this. I love this. Judgment and Strength tells me that the Pluto, by the way, Pluto, Scorpio with Judgment and Strength is Leo. Magician is Gemini, Virgo. So there's your energy again. The Fool's Aquarius. Then we have Jupiter, Sag with the Wheel of Fortune. I think I already said the others. We have Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces. You pretty much got everybody out here, okay? Other than Libra, I think. You don't have Libra. There's a few others, but anyway. Judgment and Strength. I really like that this is on top of the King of Swords, because it's almost like unbeknownst to you, even though you're sitting in this like thought process of like really ruminating and trying to figure out where it is you're going to go, what you're going to do. The universe is supporting you, you know, and they're guiding you towards the right path. And it's almost like having that faith, having that confidence in something greater than yourself is really what's going to guide you towards just surrendering, really surrendering these fears, these limiting beliefs that are standing in the way of this ace, this other ace, this fool, all of this that is waiting for you and already here, right? It's just a matter of you accepting that you're worthy of it and you can have it. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Woo, snap, crackle, pop. Look at this. You beautiful divine woman. Or should I say feminine? I won't say woman, because that's just not correct. It's not correct, because it's energy, not gender. Four of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse. When you finally start to open your heart space, that's when you become receptive, which is why we have a Queen show up. Feminine energy is receptive. Masculine energy is builder. Even though you're practically receptive, emotionally not so much, which would explain why you have the Ace of Cups here. You're needing to learn to really give to yourself emotionally, not just logically, not just materially, not just in a sexual or creative or passionate way, like dancing or playing or exploring or being intimate in a sexual way. Right? It's learning to rebuild that celebration of self in an emotional way, which is why the Three of Cups is here. The Three of Cups is indicative of soul, tribe, and family, but in this case with the Page of Pentacles, it tells me that you are reviewing the way that you celebrate, because the Three of Cups is also about celebration and expression, and express yourself and what needs to end. Ten of Swords in regards to that expression. I like that. I like that. Like, are you expressing yourself in your authenticity, or are you expressing yourself in what you are just familiar expressing yourself as? Is that version still true to who you are today? Right? Let's see what else we got. What else do we have for you, Gemini? What messages of love, healing, and guidance do we have? Phoenix! How fitting! Surrender to transformation and rebirth. Let it go, let it shed, let it fall away, let yourself breathe, let air flow through you like a piece of freaking wooden flute. Some of you probably don't get what that means, but it's actually, never mind, I'm not going to get into it. I can get into tangents today for some reason, and we're not going to. Any final messages for Gemini? There it is. Angels, very nice. You're supported. Divine intervention is at play. I think a lot of you are going to have a lot of messages in your dream space. Some of you simply need to start going to bed earlier, though. Allow your brain some time to really calm down so you can actually retain what it is that you're dreaming and the messages that you're getting. Some of you, it's also going to be visitations from past loved ones that are the way in which you receive your messages. So please be mindful of that. Keep a notebook by your bed, or maybe use your phone as your notes. I'd recommend a notebook because the blue light on your phone is actually going to stop your body from producing the hormones that you use to fall asleep. So that's just my nerdy self, but having a notebook would probably be better, okay? Or just a little tiny whiteboard, so every day you erase it, write something new, but it's up to you, honey boo. This is what I have for you, though. Go through the transformation, allow yourself to be receptive to these messages, and like, share, subscribe. Giving this video a thumbs up, it does help the channel grow. It helps other people find my content, find my videos, and it helps me with my own work, and I'd really appreciate it if you could give a thumbs up. If you want a personal booking or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. First time clients do get 15% off their first booking, and you gain points every time you do book or you subscribe to the site. And then I have ways you can redeem those points for discounts for other services. So go ahead, subscribe to the site, book your first appointment, become a member on our app. Things like that will help you earn points so you can save more when you do proceed with bookings. Other than that, check out Patreon. I do give away free 10-minute readings on there to new patrons. That's where I do the monthly readings for the zodiac signs, energy shift readings for major transit, moon cycle and eclipse readings, weekly live chats, weekly card pulls, and a lot more. So go ahead, check it out. I love you. I wish you the best. That's the end of my tangent, and I'll see you next time.